I don't know him to be tough. Like we haven't even had problems. Like me and him. Like our issue, they'll say we had beef for 20 years, but I have hired both of his sons for different projects that I worked on, like both two different television shows, Quincy and Justin. You know, so I don't like have that energy towards him, like where we trying to hurt each other. Like, all I would, like while other people pointed out those situations, like that he was dangerous like that, I said, oh, okay. You know, I take it in, but we never got there.
50 made this slanderous documentary about Diddy, while at the same time claiming he don't want no smoke. Diddy sent him a death threat. Now don't nobody know where 50 sent that. We're about to get into this news, but before we do, make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
Look, the first time I came back to write music, after I got shot, right? I got shot May 24th, 2000, right? The first time I came back was because Jennifer Lopez told Puffy he should have me come back to write music with him. I came back. Puffy had a song. It used to go, make this money, take this money. Ain't no way you could take this from me. They get money. Let's get it. That don't feel like 50?
Oh! 50 feel like Diddy stole everything from him. His music, his swag, and even his girl. The internet see what's going on, and 50 Cent is losing respect by the second.
50 Cent has proven to all of us that he's a hoe. Diddy must have really hurt you by taking your woman and having her do freak-offs and shit with other dudes. You got a lot of explaining to do to your son. That his mama and his daddy both hoes. To add insult to injury, you interviewed Al B. Shaw and Eric Sermon, other jackasses who women were taken by Diddy. That shit don't make no sense. 50 Cent, you a bitch in 2025, getting ready to be a bitch in 2026 for that Netflix special.
Hey, yo, 50 Cent. Puffy won that trial, man. Puffy beat the feds at trial. And during the testimony, no testimony came out about Puffy was a homosexual, he was a gay, or that he dealt with any minors. I don't know if you got the memo, but Puffy beat the feds at trial. Another thing that came out at the trial is that Jane Doe, your old girlfriend, she was in love with Puff, and that she left you to be with Puff. 50 Cent, leave Puffy alone. Hey, yo, Curtis. Another thing that came out at the trial after Puffy stole your girl from you, she moved from the East Coast to Los Angeles. Puffy paid $6,000 for the moving. Then Puffy made a verbal agreement, words out his mouth, called a love contract. I'm gonna give you an allowance. How much do you want? She said $15,000 a month. Puff said, no, I'll give you $10,000 a month. Your girl said, bet. Rented a house with the whole 10 grand with your son in it.
Puffy gave $1 million to Jackson State, $2 million to Howard University. Puff built a charter school up in the Bronx, contributed $1 million to black and brown boys, I think it was. How much money, Curtis, have you given to historically black colleges? How many charter schools have you built? Or is it just about you and your plane and your liquor brand, of which Puffy got both? Puffy had that before you. I don't think he's paying your girl's rent no more either. He stole your girl from you. Puff took your girl.
One of 50 Cent's first singles was How to Rob, and he been getting robbed ever since. He should have never called out those rappers, because ever since he did, it seemed like all of the top dogs wanted to get a piece of him, and Diddy got the lion's share. But you got it handed to 50. He been doing a lot of stealing in return. Y'all need to listen to this man try to explain how 50 was able to get that footage.
I'm getting it, it's your boss. Yo, man, how 50 get, blah, blah, blah. Yo, Puff, take this out on that. Let me explain something to y'all. All right, whether it's NDAs, whether it's whatever. When these young boys come in, first of all, he only deal with young videographers because he want to rob them, and he know that they want the opportunity to follow Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Diddy. They want that opportunity. So they get him at a low price anyway. But when you stay out so many hours a day, Puff wants a videographer with him 24 hours a day on call. Whether we on a yacht, whether we on a ship, wherever we at, he wants to videotape that, right? So now, they come to agreement. They come to whatever the pay is going to be. But then it be so many hours on that invoice that he don't want to pay. He gets in touch with the office. He gets in touch with the chief of staff. Yo, what is this I'm paying? What is this I'm paying? You know what you paying. You was outside all of these hours. It's 160 something hours in a week. You was outside 140. That's the invoice he put in. So now, being if you got a contract and he don't stand to that contract, guess what happens? He could do whatever he want to do with that footage. So now that footage goes to the highest bidder. And 50 had to be the highest bidder to get there. Yo, this is business. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't in love with you. Everybody ain't dedicated. Everybody ain't loyal to the point of stupidity. Trust me.
One thing for sure, Diddy burned a lot of bridges. He burned the bridges with the people at Ciroc de Leon. He burned the bridges with the people at Proactive, exposing Lindsay Lohan.
Y'all know damn well that Lindsay Lohan and Jessica Simpson was not using no Proactive. So Diddy wore Proactive. Now, y'all into skincare products. Now y'all think it's official. Well, I got a secret. I was up on Proactive for 7 years. That's why I got the silky, smooth cocoa butter skin. So Lindsay, Jessica, you're late. You should have followed my pretty ass from the beginning. But now you're late.
Y'all gotta remember 50 got shot in the ass, the hand, the face, and this wouldn't be the first time that Diddy had somebody shot at. People want to blame Supreme, but by the way 50 acting, it's looking like he taking all his anger out on Diddy. Now, 50 Cent is allegedly missing, and the woman that Diddy shot her in her face, she's back for more money.
Hey, how you doing? So, here today about this latest lawsuit with the P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Puffy, Shawn Puffy Combs, whatever you want to call them, lawsuit that has come out involving the producer Little Rod. So basically his last two major lawsuits, the one with Cassie, she made mention that Puffy made her carry his guns into nightclubs and wherever they went. And he threatened her to make her feel like she had to do so. And while there were lots of things of importance, that stood out to me. And I'm going to tell you why. In this lawsuit with the producer Little Rod, they were both SA'd by him and threatened and physically harmed. But in this lawsuit, he appears to be a very young producer to me. But he said something very specific. As a means of threatening him, Puffy said, that's why I shot up the club in New York back in 1999 and let Shine take the fall for it. Let me tell you why that's of utmost importance to me. Because I am the woman who he shot in the face in that 1999, December 27th, 1999, Club New York shooting. I have told everyone ad nauseum since then, even the surgeon who did the surgery to take the bullet. I got shot in my face with a 9mm hollow point bullet called a cop killer. I literally have told everyone and never changed what I said. I watched him. I got pow-powed in the face. I watched him fire the gun. I've said it all this time. Even the surgeon who did my surgery to take out part of the bullet fragments that was aspirating into my lungs and try to remove as many bullet fragments as possible, testified in the criminal trial that while they were putting me under, I was screaming, Puffy, pew pew me in the face. He testified in the criminal trial. It is in the record. They all knew he did it. Everybody knew he did it. But he paid off the club bouncer named Sharice and all these other people and the club owners with their video to hide the video. That's his MO. I told everybody that. This man almost took my life, has traumatized my life, has caused undue harm, irreparable damage to my life, lied his behind off. I've had all these youngins on the internet harassing me, swearing that I'm making it up that he did it. And look what he did to Little Rod. He threatened him. Oh, you don't think I bust my gun? I shot up the club in Club New York and let Shine take the fall for it. I shot them people. Well. It only took 24 whole years for it to come out. You see this tattoo? This commemorates me getting shot. It took 24 years for him to come out and say it. I've been saying it all along, but y'all pick and choose who y'all want to believe. Oh, baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. Not only did he pew me in the face, he also set off a course of harassment against me for the past 24 years. When I tell you the things I went through, there was a time in 2017 and 2018 where I got 7 flats on my BMW. 7, the same tire, in a 2-year span. 7 on the same tire, and they were all new. Every time it happened, I had to get a new tire. I have the pictures to prove it. Harassing me. You want to know why? Because prior to Cassie, I was the only person to be victimized by him and then to successfully sue him and get paid. And he had to pay me out of his pocket. He has never gotten over that. Oh, baby. You see this RICO charge that's about to come? This conspiring and pew-pewing up the club and ruining or attempting to ruin my life? As God as my witness, I will not stop until you suffer every single iota of punishment, until I have every second of recompense that you took from me. For every tear that I had to cry or my children had to cry, I am going to get $1 million back from you. I will not stop until you pay the price for what you did to my life. And for all you people out there on the internet and in cyberspace and in the far reaches of my life or the perimeters or wherever who always like, oh, she just saying that to get some. Hell, what you got to say now? What you got to say now? I had some youngins on the internet that ain't even old enough, that weren't even alive when it happened, arguing me down, cussing me out, calling me everything but a child of God. Go check Instagram. It's there. Harassing my life. Harassing me. Oh, you lying. He ain't do that to you. You just want clout. You just chasing clout. What is that to chase clout about? How is that clout chase worthy? It doesn't even make sense. Well, I guess it would make sense in this new generation. But you better believe I will have my say. I will have my say. Hashtag having my say. Hashtag the dopest nerd ever. Hashtag Eb Talks. Y'all ain't seen or heard nothing yet.
One thing I noticed is 50 Cent got a gangster mama, the same way Lil Scrappy got a gangster mama. And y'all know Waka Flocka got the most gangster mama. So when he spoke on 50 Cent, and they're both from Queens, when Waka Flocka spoke on 50 Cent, I had to pay close attention because they got the same type of background.
Hey, man, after watching that Netflix shit that Cinquetta produced, I don't trust no celebrity. Thank you, God. I never went to nobody part. That's why I never do no feature. I don't go to studios. Thank you. I'm not even hot no more. Nobody even requesting me. All that shit, bro. I'm Cinqueta. You showed me something, man. Hey. No excuses. Look, man, I can't talk to no that got glasses on talking to me every time I see him. I gotta see the lies in your face. I gotta see the demon in your eyes, the angel in your eyes, the confidence in your words. I gotta know you real, what you're saying to me. I can't trust no man glasses all day, man. Look me in my eyes when we talking, man. Real shot. We Look, before you think I'm finna call you a king or a big dog or a real whatever you wanna say, I'm gonna ask you one question, my boy. How your mama doing, your daddy doing, your brother doing, your sisters doing, your nieces doing, your nephews doing, your cousins doing, your granny doing, your uncles doing, your aunts doing? How they living? Are they caught up on everything? Are they feeling good? Is they healthy and intact? Are y'all really sitting down putting family strategies together? Because the streets ain't gonna teach you that shit. The streets gonna teach you how to survive, get money, make money, bitches, everything else, and how you feel in life. Well, how your family doing? What you hustling for today, your family gonna be in a better position? I wanna know. Nigga. I'm grown. I wanna know. Who are you?
Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Do y'all think 50 Cent gone missing or he gone hiding because he embarrassed after he put that documentary out, looking like the biggest hater in American history, dropping all them dimes and nickels, quarters? He'll drop a dollar bill on Diddy.